Hi guys, let me show you the trick. It's called parametric columns in order to do the tasks, and then I show you why we have to use parametric columns instead of the provided columns. Okay, so here you go. I have this table and then a lot of columns here, and normally, if I ask someone to perform the pivot table from those columns or those items, people will do like something like this. Okay, so they will do draw the pivot table here, and then choose the one column for example, the market. For the rows of the pivot table, choose another column for the column part or the horizontal part of the pivot columns, and then these are for the cells. So the last one will be for the cells of the, and then the function sum here, right? So this one is similar across many platforms like Alteryx, Power BI, Excel, Python as well, and then it will go like this. So at the end of the day, you will have something like this. Okay. Now, there's nothing wrong with this thing. It's perfect already. It's ready to use already. You can copy this one to Excel or to any presentation already. But in terms of like working, then this one I think is a little bit problem because uh, I cannot reuse those guys. Reuse the whole process. So I will show you how to make another derive a new method in which I use the parametric columns like this. Okay, so I will do something like this. Pivot rows, which is the market. Pivot columns, which is the FY, and then the last one would be the pivot cell or amount, which is the POS amount. And I have to change this one to double precision numbers because I need to add and subtract later. Okay, now there's no difference between this one and the previous one as of now, except for the extra columns. Okay, so this is before we have those columns, and then this is after, so you will have more columns in here. Okay, so there have three pivot column in here. Okay, and then this one is just the binding, so I just assign a new column. This pivot row is market, and then this column is FY, and then I will use a trick. So in our trick, there's a trick to just select only the columns you want quickly. This is called dynamic select, and then I will do the formula, and then I will do the name here. So I select only the name starts with pivot, and then okay. So what do we have after this? The whole thing here after this here. I have a table with only three columns, which I need. I don't care about the other columns. I only care about the parametric, or in this case, the pivot columns, and that's it. So now I can do the pivot. So you see here, I have two extra steps already, but it will make sense later for you. Why do I have to do the direct one, and then why do I have to do the parametric one? Okay, so in the row, I just clicking here in the column, I just select this one, and then in the amount I will select the amount. So this one is to make sure that if your naming is correct already, and then you're done. And then eventually I will arrive at the same thing. Okay, let me add the browse button here to compare like for like the two processes. How about I can put them here and then here. So in here you can see the direct method in which I have the names in here, and then in this I have the name, generic name. So every pivot table will have the same thing. So if you want to if you want to, you can just add another column called the pivot title. So you can write whenever you want in here, but then eventually you can read from the title. So in this case, it's the revenue by FY and market. Okay, and of course you have to check this pivot title here as well. Okay, so you see the title here, and then the categories in here. Now it doesn't make sense at the moment, because why do we have to make life like more complicated like this? It doesn't make sense. Why don't I have to go in here like this one with only one button, and then I have to go to three? Now the answer is the answer only available when you have to do the same process again and again. So if I have to do it by I don't know, maybe by my customer cohort, and then maybe customer uh, segment, then everything become very clear for you now. So in here I only change this one to maybe segment, and then I would change this one by segment, and then I change this one to uh, cohort, for example, and then this one is by cohort. Now if I do things like this, and that's it, done already. I when I run the whole thing, then here I have the FY the market, and then this one by segment, and then I have the numbers by segment here, and then you see the segments in here, and then I have the cohort in here, and then I have this one as well. Okay, so that's it. So this is why I have to combine I have to use the parametric column in order to make sure that I use the same process for all the cuts I want. So by segment, by cohort, by market, okay, and then done. And then I will show you another trick from here. This process or this work stream cannot do, but this one is very doable, which is to merge all of them together in the same place like this. I will merge three of them in the same place, and I will order them. I will sort them in the way that we can. I sort by title first, and then I sort by row later, and then I add a browse button in here. And there you go. So you have a lot of things going on in the result. So the first segment would be the revenue by cohort, and then after that you will have another section for market, and then the other one for segments. Okay, so you can combine all the numbers as long as they have the same structure. You can combine all of them together, and then this one it cannot be done because this one if you do by cohort, it will have one name custom by market. Will have the name customer market, and the other one will be like customer by something, and then you have to rename before you can merge them all together. Okay, so I mean it can be done, but it will be a lot easier if you have an upfront parametric columns here, and then you just everything else will follow the standard format already. You don't have to standardize later, and then this is the result. This is actually you can export this one into any uh, like Excel or CSV or HTML or any other format in order to use them all together. Okay, so try to guys try to practice with parametric columns. Don't use your the direct pivot like this, and then it will save you a lot of time.